Welcome back to another video. I'm Chef Reviewer, and today I'm going to be rating gadgets from 1 out of 10. Like this, I'm gonna rate it. I'm gonna rate every single one of them. So yeah, let's just get into it. Also, if you guys do not know, me and my pal have a code, and it is code Metropolis. We are working on maps in there, so go ahead and join that. So yeah, I'm gonna go into this code and I'm gonna rate the stuff. Starting right away with one of the items that most players get. First of all is this. It's the Pearl Wall. I'm gonna rate this a 7.5 out of 10 because, first of all, it's a teleporting device. And also, it's kind of hard to aim. And also, you need to throw it really hard. Sometimes it doesn't even make it to the location that you want to make it. So that's why this rating is a 7.5 out of 10. Next is the pellet gun. So, I've been a fan of the pellet gun ever since I've got the game. It's a gun, it's really fun. You can also shoot players' builds if they're not supposed to be placing the builds down. You can also knock back players, and you can also knock yourself back. I'm gonna rate this a solid 8 out of 10. Next bomb up is this bomb. So the bomb, explosive sticky bomb, I mean it's pretty good for destroying builds, and it's also good at knocking back players. But I just don't really feel amused about it. I don't really like it. I mean, yeah, it's a bomb. It blows up pillows. Like, if I bring this out right here, I grab something like this. What if I didn't mean to throw it down? What if I didn't want to throw it down? You can still eat it, though, but what if a player were to do the grab, let it tick for a second, throw it? And you won't be able to pick it up. So I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 10. Next up is the sticky impulse grenade. I mean, I really like this gadget. It knocks you back, and if you grab 2 of them, then it'll send you flying up. It can also knock back players if you were to do this. Oh. Not that. It can also knock back players if you were to do this. That's why I'm going to be giving this a 7 out of 10. Next up is the smoke bomb. So if you guys know how these work, it gets really annoying because there's these kids that spam these around everywhere. Like, look, if I throw this down right here, it's just a big cloud and you guys can't see anything. It gets so annoying in public lobbies. That's why I'm going to give this a 3 out of 10. Now, the sticky pillow bomb. It's not that different from the smoke bomb, but it just places down whole entity blocks where you can stand on. It also can block off pathways if you want to get away as an easy escape from taggers. So I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 10. Because it still is pretty bad whenever somebody does this. It's just blocking your way, and it gets annoying if you're trying to walk through something. Moving on over to the bat. As you've seen, you can destroy stuff with the bat. So if somebody were to throw down the sticky pillow bomb, you actually have a way to destroy it. Get that disgusting stuff away. That's why I'm going to give this bat a 7.5 out of 10. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty good gadget, but you can't hit yourself back. You can't throw it at yourself. That's why I'm giving it a 7.5. The, the freeze ball. You know, the freeze ball, or the snowball, I mean, yeah, it freezes you. Also, I'm using this. But it gets annoying whenever these little kids keep doing this, throwing it at you like that. So I'm gonna give this a 4.5 out of 10. Next up, the firework. I absolutely love this thing. I used to use it all the time. But I don't usually use it anymore. That's why I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10 because of nostalgia, and also it gets quite useful. And as you saw, it sends you flying up. And also, you can do that as a quick distraction. The only downside is it costs 800 cotton. Next up, the umbrella. See, now if you guys don't know what the umbrella does, is basically if you go up high enough, like if I go like this. Crap, hold on. Use this. It basically just slows your fall down, like your Mary Poppins. You can also use it to control which way you go by tilting it one way or the other. You can also use 2 to make you go faster forward, backwards, or you can just not even use them at all and just drop down. So I'm gonna give this a 8.5 out of 10. So far the highest. Frisbee. See, now this is a fun little gadget that you can use that's just for little activities. Like if you want to play catch with your buddy. Oh, I don't have a buddy. I'll have a buddy, man. Basically, if you have a buddy, you can throw it around. Where'd that go? You can throw it around with your buddy and just play catch and have fun. That's why I'm gonna give this a 8 out of 10. Moving on to the confetti gun. See, now this is a really fun item. You can send yourself flying up like that, or you can knock back players like this. You can also aim it at yourself and shoot yourself up, and it should go higher than than aiming it down. See, now there are some flaws with this. If your hand isn't on the ground whenever shooting somebody back, then you're gonna go flying back this way. But if you do the double tap method, you're gonna have to put your hand down on the floor and do that if you don't want to go flying, or else you're just gonna go like that. That's why I'm gonna give this a 7.7 out of 10. Alright, moving on to the final 3 that I have. There's the hot cocoa, which is pretty fun. But also, it has a major plus whenever you're getting frozen by the snowball, as you guys previously saw. Like, if you guys don't know how annoying this is, you can just drink that, chuck the mug away, or eat it again to give you your cotton back. So, like that. Boom. I give this a go. Or also, you can throw it at at other players, nearby players, to unfreeze them. Like if somebody were to throw it at another player, you can grab the hot cocoa and throw it at them, and it'll unfreeze them. You can also boost yourself by using this. You can also boost yourself by doing it, but by doing this. If you hit it at the right angle, it can send you flying. Like that. This is why I'm gonna give this I'll go a solid 7 out of 10. Moving on to the grapples. These are a really useful item whenever building. So basically, if you're building and you fall, you can just grapple yourself up. Like if I grab this right here, you can just grapple yourself up onto this building right near me. You can also swing with it like you're Spider-Man. There is no flaws about this, which is why I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10, because it's so useful whenever building. Moving on to the final item that I own. The sled. See now, the sled, if you guys don't know, it basically moves you on the ground wherever you look. So if I were to bring out this drone, you can do this. Just skate around. Also paired with this right here, it's so handy. One flaw about this is if you're building and you're moving like this, and you don't even notice you're moving, which I don't know how that happens, but it happens to me. If you don't notice that you're moving. Also, if you're sitting down on like a couch or something, charging up, the sled will not help anything. Like if you're trying to move around using this, you're just gonna go flying somewhere else. I'm gonna give this a 8.7, which ain't too bad. Also, a major plus. There's a little thing that you can do if you go over to the cotton dispenser. If you were to go like this, put your hands right here. If I bring you guys down. Ugh. If you put your hands right here. You guys even see that? No. Put your hands right here. And then pull down. Let me just bring out the drone real quick. You pull down like this. But you, oh man. Let me just place that down again. Alright. If you do this, you put your hands like this and pull down like that, then you can go flying up. You can also do it like this. Hold on, let me do it. Do it like that. And also you can do it like this. Which I believe sends you higher. Paired with the grappling hooks, you can do this. And you make it up here. So yeah, in my opinion, this gadget is pretty helpful, but sometimes is not that helpful. That's why I'm giving it an 8.5 or 8.7 out of 10. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and do all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.